Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we have a video all about the new Scoring 2.0 system that just came out yesterday for Call of the Wild. Now, there's a couple things that I want to go over before we get into any actual hunting. First of all, I want to say is that they completely rehauled the animal classes. So now animals are classed 1 through 9. So basically, we're going to do a quick rundown. All of your class 1 animals are going to be your duck, your geese, and all your rabbits. Class 2 will include red fox, side-striped jackal, coyote, and Siberian musk deer. Level 3 animals, class 3 animals, okay? Not animal level. This is their weapons class. So class 3 will be roe deer, lynx, springbok, black buck, axis deer. Class 4 will be your mouflon, all of your ibex, your fallow deer, blacktail, whitetail, kudu, warthog, wild boar. Class 5 will be your wolves and your puma. Class 6 will be your reindeer, caribou, mule deer, red deer, and blue wildebeest. Class 7 will be black bear, brown bear, and grizzly. Class 8 will be your elk, gemsbok, and moose. And 9 will be your lion, European bison, plains bison, Cape buffalo, and water buffalo. Now, with that being said, there's been a few changes to weapons and their ammunition classes. And there's actually some huge kind of game-changing things to this. For instance, the 7mm and the 4570 are now pretty much the two most badass weapons in the game. Like, the 7mm and the 4570, you can get integrity on animals from class 4 all the way up to class 9. So basically, you can kill everything from blacktail and whitetail all the way up to Cape buffalo with it. So that's huge, because when the game first started, the 7mm was actually like pretty much the go-to gun. And we all know that the lever actions were kind of not great. And they totally changed that. Now, I've heard some YouTubers saying that the 4570. The 4570, they haven't been able to get Cape buffalo or water buffalo down with it. And I gotta say, on PS4, I haven't been having a problem. Matter of fact, I've been having a lot of luck taking down both buffalo species with the 4570. So as soon as we find one, I definitely want to show you guys what the true horns look like, which I feel are very impressive. I think they did a really good job with the true horns, and we can go over the harvest screen, the changes that are at the harvest screen, and also the fact that 8 mythical water buffalo are producing diamonds. Now, I'm not sure if that's a bug. I'm not sure if that's intentional. But they have been producing diamonds, and I'm kind of hoping that it's not a bug, because the few 8 mythicals that I've seen are ridiculously impressive. They have really impressive horns on them, and I even managed to shoot one myself. That was a diamond, but I kind of screwed it up because I shot it with an powered rifle, and we'll get into that a little later on in the video too. We're going to discuss that, but we'll discuss that when I actually find an animal and show you guys the harvest screen. There we go. Perfect Heartshot with the 7mm. So now I have no idea what size he is, but he's got a pretty nice set of horns on him. So let's pick him up. Okay, so he's a 6 hard. So the first thing you're going to notice with these new true horns is that pretty much the level 6 and up are just ridiculously impressive. So this is the new harvest screen, and it's got a new UI on it. Basically on controller, on PS4 anyway, the directional buttons. So this one, what it's on now, it'll show you the stats on the left side of the screen. And then when you hit the right D-pad, it'll show you the stats on the right side of the screen. You can cycle through your shots. So going back over to the left side of the screen, let's take a look. First of all, we have the trophy rating. So this is going to tell you what trophy rating you need to get a silver, gold, or diamond. As you can see, 87.5 is silver, 147 is gold, 191.7 is diamond. Those are minimum, guys. Those are minimum trophy ratings you need. Okay, so that's the smallest trophy rating you need to get that medal. Now moving down. Now this is the most important part right here. This harvest check. Okay, so let's go through these a little bit. The proper ammo for this animal, and this is very interesting. And this is something that I discovered yesterday on my live stream that I feel is very important to talk about. So the proper ammo for this animal, this is a class 9 animal. So pretty much any rifle that has ammo that can take out a class 9, you'll get, like, that's basically your integrity. You'll get integrity for it. So it starts at the 4570, 7mm, the Grok drilling rifle, the 300, the 338, and the 470. Those are all rifles that you can kill with this animal, and you'll get your proper ammo for this animal check. You'll get the integrity check. Now, interestingly enough, if you use anything below 9, if you use anything that's not, doesn't have the 9 in the class, so that would be from the 30-06, you know, all the way back to the 223, which actually on live stream I killed one of these with the 223, and it penalized me for it. So it's kind of interesting to know that if you shoot an animal now under the caliber, you're going to get penalized for it. And not just that, when you taxidermize, you'll have to pay a repair fee to the animal. And now I've only had that happen to me once, and that's when I shot and killed the water buffalo with the 223. If you shoot it with the correct caliber, you don't have the repair fee. So that's something interesting that you're going to want to think about to make sure that you still have the correct caliber. So now animal shot 2 times or less. Again, now all the animals, as long as you're using the right caliber, you can shoot them 2 times. 2 times and you'll hold your integrity. Intact trophy organs, basically no more brain shots. As you can see on this here, the trophy organ says skull. So if you shoot it in the brain, you just damage the trophy. So yeah, no more brain shots, guys. And vital organ hit. So basically your heart, your lungs, your spinal cord, and I believe your liver are all considered vital organs. So as long as you're hitting one of those guys and it dies, you're good, because quick kill no longer affects your medal. It doesn't matter how long it takes the animal to die, as long as you hit a vital organ, it's going to die and you're good. So, moving down here to the cash, basically this just shows you what they're factoring in to get you that cash. So as you can see, the quick kill bonus, the harvest check, which that's all 4 of your harvest checks. If you get all 4 of your harvest checks, you get 100%, so you get more cash. Consecutive harvest, and the species difficulty, which water buffalo are hard. So that's why that's at 100%. So you get 100% cash for that. Session score, this one to me is a little trickier. Because basically when you're in multiplayer, they don't want you racking up a high score just by shooting, like, say, ducks, just like massacring ducks. So they actually factor in different things now. They actually factor in the medal. They actually factor in the species difficulty. So basically, before your session score was based on the medal score of the animal, but since they don't have the medal score anymore, they kind of tweaked it. So now, like your ducks and your rabbits and stuff, you're gonna get less score for them. Bigger, harder animals, you'll get more score for that. And that's pretty much everything about that harvest screen. And we saw the true score. You just click R1 and you can get all the details you need on your new true scoring. So yeah, as you can see, I took him out with the 7mm Heartshot. And I gotta say, guys, I'm liking it. Like, you know, I know that there's a lot of people saying that they don't like it and it makes the game too easy, or now it's too confusing, and it's really not. Like, I'm not finding that at all. Oh, guys, that's a 7. That's a 7 very hard. Look at the horns on that thing. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get close enough to him because we do have the 7mm, and prior to this, there's no way you would get full trophy rating on this guy because you would have to either get a hard shot or a brain shot. That's the only way you would take him down. A lung or a double lung would just not be viable. But now, with this new change, as long as we can punch through to a lung, we're good. But I still want to get close enough, and I'm going to use this as a test to see how the 7mm is. Now, I had the polymer tips, and I should have probably brought the soft. So I want to get within 200 out. Try to take a long shot on him. Okay, now I think I'm just going to get to the edge of this water here. Now, the fact that he's laying down probably isn't the best, but I'm going to try to get him right in that soft area. Oh, and I don't even know if I hit him because I didn't change my zeroing. No, I did hit him. We hit him. So now the only question is, did I hit a vital? Because basically now that's the most important part of the game. As long as you hit a vital, it doesn't matter how long it takes him to die. If I manage to punch through and get at least one lung, you know, that's all you're gonna need. It's showing purple over there, but I think I'm... Oh, no, okay, so he's dead. So while we're going over to pick him up, what I want to say is that it seems like with the update, you have a lot more options with your weapons, which, personally, I find to be a good thing. The 30-30 now is a lot better than it used to be. The 223, guys, you can take the 223 and you can actually hunt blacktail and whitetail with it now, and it drops them pretty good. So, you know, that's a huge thing because that's a gun that I used to never carry. There was just no point in it. Now, the Mosin, they did kind of underpower a little bit because now you can't kill coyote and jackal with it. So you're not going to be able to kill the coyote and jackal with it anymore. Which, I guess really doesn't bother me too much. So now, you know, I hear a lot of people talking about this and acting like that it completely changes the game. And, oh, here we go. Geez, that looks like another pretty good size one. That's a 6 hard. And I'm gonna die. So let's see. don't know if I got any vital on him, but 2 shots. I don't see any blood. Did I not hit him at all? Yeah, I hit him. There we go. He's down. So actually, that's actually a good test because we'll see. We'll see if I screwed this one up, and that'll be good for the harvest screen. So let's take a look at this. And trophy rating bronze. Oh, gotta go back over there. That's right. Left lung, liver. So he's a 6, and I only got a bronze, but I got all my checks. Okay. Okay, so this is interesting, guys. See, this is the trophy rating is where everything changes. And honestly, I don't see that this is a change for the bad. So this is a level 6 hard, which I mean, he was quite a ways off from gold actually. But see, this is kind of my point where I think they need to do away with the whole level thing. Because with the trophy rating, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anymore what level it is. I mean, I've had an 8 mythical make a diamond. You know, so I really feel if they're just going to go off trophy rating, they just need to do away with the whole animal level. It just doesn't make sense. Because now you're going to be looking at level 6s and stuff and such, and I don't know. I feel that may be the only confusing thing about it. Is that they can vary so much with that trophy rating. And like I said, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think having that level still, I think that's, I don't know, I think that just complicates things unnecessarily. Sorry, so what we gotta do is we gotta find the first one I killed here. So I'll see you guys in a second when I finally find the first one that I killed. Alright, so that didn't take as long as I thought it would. He died just over here. So it's going to be really interesting to see where I hit him and how I did. Alright, so he's a silver with a rating of 127.1. So again, as you can see, I got everything perfectly. And with as big as he is, he was quite far off from a gold. And he's a level 7. So yeah, like I really don't know what to make of that. Again, like I say, I'm not complaining about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about it. And there you go, right there, right lung. I got him in the lung with the 7mm from 181 yards out. Let's see here. 0% quick kill, so I got a little less cash. I got a little less XP. That's it. You know, obviously I'm level 60, so XP I don't really care about. Cash, I mean, I still got 1291, so that's not a big deal. But, yeah, I really think that if they're going to go off the trophy ratings, I really feel that they need to just do away with the animal level and just go after trophy, because you would have thought this would have at least made gold, and he's like 20 points off from being a gold. So I just feel that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be, you know, pissed off over this, because God knows people like to get pissed off over everything with this game. But, yeah, because, I mean, you see it all the time as it is. Like, before they did the change, people would get, you know, 9 legendaries and, you know, be complaining, why isn't this a diamond? This should be a diamond. And, you know, it was already kind of going that way, that a 9 legendary or whatever max level doesn't necessarily guarantee a diamond. They were already starting to change it to where, it was more on the trophy rating, and now with the update, it's even more based on the trophy rating. So I think a lot of people are going to be like, oh, what the hell? It was 7 very hard and it wasn't even a gold. And it's because, it's because the trophy rating wasn't up there for whatever reason. So let's take a look at the true score real quick to see. Let's see. I mean, he was pretty symmetrical. So I'm not sure why exactly he didn't make gold, except maybe the overall spread has to be a certain size. I mean, these are the kinds of things that nobody knows. Like, nobody really understands that aspect of it. And now that they're putting the true score as, like, the main score, I think it's going to be interesting what people come up with, because now I think it's going to make people examine this in the community. And I think they're going to be crunching numbers, and I think we're going to start seeing more spreadsheets, maybe explaining a little bit about the true score and what the variables are. I know from now on when I play this game, I'm going to be looking at the true score big time. Especially with the animal. And again, it's like another thing. The animals that don't have the true racks or true horns yet, I don't understand how they're still scoring them. So I don't know. That's a bit confusing, and that's a little bit of a head scratcher to me anyway. But I'm sure the fact that he didn't make gold is something in these numbers. It's something about these numbers that he didn't make gold. Maybe the overall spread isn't large enough. Maybe they don't have enough mass. I don't know. That's I'm not the developers. I'm just playing the game. I'm just trying to figure things out as I go along. It's funny because it's really made me have a whole new interest in the game. And it's actually made me have a whole new interest in the hows and whys of the scoring, which before, honestly, guys, I never really cared about. I really didn't. I'd be lying if I said I did. I would just, I would see that level. I would see the animal. I would check the level, and that's all I cared about. I really didn't care why it made that level or not. But now with the true score system in place, I gotta say, now I'm getting kind of curious, and I'm getting interested in how they do the scoring and what actually constitutes now as like a gold and a silver, and what are the differences, because it's got to be something about the horns and the antlers. It has to be something about those things. It's got to be something in the true scoring, and I think everyone in the community really has to start paying attention to that more. And I think once we do, things will start falling into place. We'll start seeing that, oh, okay, so like, maybe the spread on the water buffalo has to be like 90 inches or centimeters or whatever it is they measure it with for it to make gold or something like that. But yeah, guys, I think that's where we're going to end the video here today. I just wanted to go over some of the new aspects of it, and like I said, it's really not that difficult to get back into. I mean, there's not that many changes to the guns. I think they made guns that everybody wanted better. They did that. They made them better. But basically now, you're free to hunt and have a favorite gun. You can have a favorite gun and go out and not worry about the game dictating to you exactly what gun you have to use. And I see it so many times in the comments prior to this. People would say, what's the best gun in the game? And that was always a question that you could never answer because, the guns were so animal specific. So it wasn't ever about what's the best gun. It was about what's the correct gun. And now I feel that, there's going to be more discussions about what's the best gun. And also, there's already been a new hint found. And I think I may do a video about that, a separate video about that. And let's just say that with the new hint, there's going to be even more added options for your weapons. But yeah, Why don't you guys put in the comments what you think about the new scoring system? Like I say, I'm liking it. It's actually brought me back into the game. Like, I've pretty much played the game non-stop yesterday. I streamed it. I was playing online. It's really reinvigorated my interest in the game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've been loving these water buffalo. Like, the horns on these guys are just crazy, and they're still wicked aggressive, as you can see. But yeah, guys, I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope you're enjoying the update. I hope you're going out there, and I hope you're getting a lot of diamonds. And we'll see you next time, guys.